everyone, welcome to High Kitchen's holiday season and the Christmas season special episodes. Today I would like to share with you my version of chocolate rum truffles. These form a perfect treat during the Christmas season and it is very easy to make, so let's look into the ingredients first. You will need 1 cup of powdered almonds, half cup of powdered sugar, 1.5 cups of crushed cornflakes, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons of honey, quarter cup of rum, 1 cup of unsweetened desiccated coconut. Over here, make sure that you do not use the coconut that is freshly grated. Here I've used the desiccated coconut that is available from the supermarkets. It is very easily available, so that is the one that I've used. But just in case you get the sweetened desiccated coconut, in that case, make sure that you adjust the level of sugar accordingly. You will also need 2 teaspoons of orange juice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 10 ounce, that is approximately around 282 grams of semi-sweet chocolate, and 3 to 4 teaspoons of water. This chocolate rum truffles is very easy to prepare. So into a mixing bowl like this, you may add in 1.5 cups of crushed cornflakes, and followed by this, you may add in 1 cup of unsweetened desiccated coconut. Now I had already blended together half a cup of sugar as well as 1 cup of almonds, so that I will be mixing to this as well. Now you may add in 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons of honey, and about 2 teaspoons of orange juice, as well as 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So after you mix in all this, you may add in quarter cup of rum. Here I'm using dark rum. And now you may mix it nicely with a spoon. Make sure that all the ingredients have been mixed thoroughly. And then you may keep this inside the fridge for about half an hour to 40 minutes so that it will be easier for us to make them into small little balls. Now let's melt the chocolate around 10 minutes before you shape the truffles into small little balls. So here I have placed a small vessel with enough amount of water, and into a saucepan I have taken approximately 282 grams of semi-sweet chocolate, that is around 10 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, and here I've used chocolate chips. And once the water starts to boil nicely, that time you may keep this saucepan over the vessel, and then you may keep on stirring it nicely so that the chocolate melts nicely. Now do not try to melt the chocolate directly over the flame, because if you do that, then the chocolate gets burnt. So always do it by following this double boiling method. So once sometimes the chocolate melts really easily, but if in case you feel that the chocolate is melted but it is still a little thick, at that point of time, that is, you find the chocolate is melted but it looks like a Nutella consistency, that is, it is a little thick. So at that point of time, if that happens to you, you may add in around 3 to 4 teaspoons of water. So add little by little and see if it is required. So it shouldn't become too watery, but it should be nice and creamy, just like this. Okay, and once that is done, you may keep it aside for cooling a little bit. We don't need to make this melted chocolate to cool down completely. Just a little bit cooling is enough. I have prepared an airtight container like this I have lined it with some parchment paper. Now it is very important that you need to place a parchment paper, otherwise it will become very difficult for us to remove the truffles. So let's see how to prepare it. Now let's prepare the rum balls. For this I will be taking 1 tablespoon each of the mixture, and I will be placing it in my hands and shaping them into small balls like this. And like so I will be doing with the rest of the mixture. And here I finished doing it. So all the rum balls are ready to be coated with the melted chocolate. So what I do here is I take each rum balls and I'll place it inside the saucepan, and with the help of 2 spoons I make sure that the rum balls are being coated really well with the melted chocolate. And once that is done, I will be lifting it up a bit like this, and I will make sure that the excess chocolate has been dripped off well. And once that is done, you may place this back inside the airtight container which has been lined with the parchment paper. So like so, I have done the rest of the rum balls. So all the rum balls have been coated really well. So now what we do is we may dust some cocoa powder on the top. You may decorate it however you want. You may even drizzle some white chocolate over it, or however, or you even if you want, you can place some crushed almonds over it, or however you want. But here, what I'm going to do is I will be dusting it with some cocoa powder, just like this. And at this point of time, it might look a little messy, but that's totally fine, because now we're going to keep this inside the refrigerator, and I will be refrigerating it for a couple of hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, or even overnight is fine. And so I'll be placing this inside the fridge until the chocolate has been set really well. Once you've made sure that the chocolate has been set really well, you may remove the parchment paper with the truffles from the airtight container, and with the help of a sharp knife, you may cut around the edges of the truffle so that the excess chocolate will be removed. And that's it. Now you got a very neat looking glossy chocolate rum truffle. The chocolate rum truffles is ready to be served, and you may store this over a parchment paper inside an airtight container. Otherwise, your truffles will get really sticky, so better to store it over a parchment paper. So inside an airtight container, you may store this inside a refrigerator up to 2 weeks. Okay, and if possible, try to prepare this 2 days before you want to serve this, because it tastes even better after 1 to 2 days, because we have added rum. So the taste will be a little more better after 1 to 2 days. Anyway, please do try this at home, and I must say that this is one of the best perfect Christmas treats ever. And please do definitely try this easy chocolate rum truffle at home, and do let me know how it came out for you. And please don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends, and also kindly do subscribe to my channel so that every single time I upload such awesome recipes, you will be notified. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.